back to iHeart Board Games tonight. We're live with Red Rising from Stonemaier Games and Jesse Seidule and another designer.
Yes, another designer, Alexander Schmidt.
Yes. It's not Pandemic Legacy.
It's not.
Oh,
Hey, Cal.
Hey, Cal.
Wow, long time no see.
No spoilers here.
It's been since 1963. Wow. Yeah, it's still July 4th. Is it? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, still.
Yeah, it does seem like forever on some of these things.
Hello, December night.
Oh no, pandemic's over. Check that out on the VODs or when it comes out on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All done. We blasted our plans of when we thought we'd be done with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everything turned out well. No, linger.
Oh, thank you.
Everything turned out fine.
Patient one is over there, not 0, but 1.
Sorry. One of us had to
thanks, Gal.
fall. Thank you. One of us fell ill, has recurring symptoms every night. Recovered, but just every now and then there's a bit of a relapse.
Yeah.
And one person was set afire. But other than that, you know.
Other than that, just fine.
Hey, Ram.
Some slow
Hey,
responses. So this is a game we just picked up, just did the unboxing video for.
Less than an hour, right?
While I was doing the unboxing, Ronald was learning the game. So if we missed some things and you've played this before, please point them out for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're here to watch an expert play of the game, carry on. We'll see if we can provide that.
Probably not it.
Yeah.
It still has that fresh out of the box new plastic smell.
Yeah, but this will give you an idea of how the game is played at least.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll be entertaining. Maybe we won't.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, no promises that. It's been a long pandemic.
I'm just thrilled to be out of the pandemic, even though I had a great time.
Yeah. And I had written together like a little mock schedule of what if we had to play every month twice? What would we have to do? And it was literally every waking hour the whole time we're here. So thankful that didn't happen. We only ended up playing maybe 15 times or something like that.
15,
Mhm.
So thank goodness and all of them didn't take as long as I had allotted. So great.
Oh, which means if we play 15, is Magrady not the
Magrady
person
got it
who got
exactly
like,
right.
Yes.
Yep. We have to let her know.
Yep.
And
Wow.
I am excited about this. I've seen it on Board Game Twitter. Stonemaier Games, just always the components are beautiful. It's always it's a nice presence in the box. I love the color. The color is great.
This is the retail version. The collector's edition has metal pieces and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Because Stonemaier.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
for sure.
this
For
is
a
still
base,
lovely.
Yeah, for
And
base, this is good.
Is this based on a property? Is that
Yep,
what we were
a
talking
book.
about?
It's based on a book.
Oh, cool.
So did Janie Stegmeyer just love the book and say, "Can I make a game of that?"
Yeah, there's something
Pretty
about
much that.
that in here. It says
See, he only had like 15 minutes, but he's already like on it.
Red Rising is one of my favorite book series ever. Years
Oh,
ago, I
awesome.
reached out to the author Pierce Brown to express my interest in the tabletop rights. They weren't available at the time, but that began a multi-year process of trying again, failing to design the game, accepting design submissions, and ultimately having a eureka moment while playing Fantasy Realms with Alex at my game night. A lot of design work with Alex, playtesting with the help of Stonemaier, and communications with Pierce and his team followed. This is my dream IP, and I'm incredibly excited to share this game with you.
Oh, Stegmeyer.
Oh,
IP.
now I want to read the series.
I know, I kinda do
Makes me
too.
want to read the story.
So it's set in a dystopian future.
A pandemic has riddled the land.
Society has been divided into this caste system, and each of us will represent one of the houses that's trying to vie for power.
Like you do.
Cool.
So the way the game is played, oops, excuse me, sorry, I bumped my knee again. The dystopian future of 2020. Travis will be first player. It was decided at random because there is a class, a group that gets to always go first, but they're not in our game. So
I have the first player banana.
yeah, it's a little moon,
Banana.
and each group has their own special ability, which is on these little placards that we have here. And this is just a player aid we have.
Look, you can see the table.
I know. Like, what is that?
Look at that. This is nice. Thank you, Jesse. Yep.
Ooh, table.
So on your turn,
That's right, I'll say new
How's it
game. Who
going?
dis?
How was D&D today? I'm so curious to hear. So on your turn, you have one of two things you can do. You can either lead or you can scout. If you lead, you're going to take a card from your hand and you're going to deploy it. So what that means is you're going to put it in one of these 4 columns, and when you lay it down, it has a deploy symbol right here. You get to do what it says next to that symbol. And then after you've deployed it, you get to gain the top card from one of these other 3 buckets. Not the one I just played in, but one of the other 3. And I get to get the bonus of that area. So if I picked this one, I would get the Jupiter bonus. If I picked this one, I would get the Mars, just like that.
Cool.
If I don't want any of these ones, then I can take a card from the deck and I would roll to see what bonus I get. So in that way, I could end up getting still the green bonus, even though I played in green. So that's how you lead. So if you lead, you deploy, you get the deployment bonus, and then you take one of these top cards and you get the bonus, or take a card from the deck and roll for your bonus.
And we say top cards, we mean
This card is the top card.
right, even though they're kind of
Yeah, the one that's on the top of the
one
stack.
that's you don't have to. Yeah, got it.
Also, you can look at these at any time. You just have to put them back in the same order.
The bonus you're taking is the one listed in the back.
That's right.
And
Jupiter, Mars,
there's 6
Luna.
sides on the die. So what's
Yep,
on?
there's a couple of other here. I'll explain them in a second.
Okay.
So if you don't want to lead, your other option is to scout. If you scout, you reveal the top card of the deck and place it in one of the areas. Hey, Legends, how's it going?
Hey, Legends.
We were
Yeah.
just talking about you a few minutes ago.
Yes.
The rumors are true.
When you place a card, you don't get to get the deployment bonus. So if this was the top card of the deck, I picked it up to scout, I put it here, I don't get this bonus because I didn't deploy it, I just placed it.
Right.
And I would get then the bonus, the Institute bonus, or whichever one I played it in.
And what is the
deploy it?
what are
Okay.
the Institute
Oh,
Luna
thanks,
bonuses?
Legends. Yeah, we
I
were
haven't
just
said that yet.
Okay, good.
I was recently mentioning that you were the person that recommended the Labyrinth coordination comic that I just got.
Yeah.
It looks pretty.
L3 sounds like fun time. I'm glad y'all had fun.
Life Day. It was the D&D Christmas special.
So what are the different bonuses you can get? If you get the blue bonus, you get to advance your spaceship 1 space on this track.
Spaceship!
If you're already at 10 and you get blue, nothing happens.
Spaceship!
And that's points at the end of the game?
You can see here how many points it's worth
Okay.
underneath each one.
All right.
The Mars bonus, that's this one. You just gain 1 helium. This is called helium. These heliums are worth 3 points at the end of the game.
So this whole society works on helium.
Hello,
Hello,
Maggie!
Maggie. We
Oh,
sure
we
did.
Magrity, guess what? You had the price right. 15 games.
Yeah, 15. I think that's correct. I'm just gonna have a
15
look.
games of Pandemic Legacy Season 0. I did write down all of our predictions.
Yeah,
You got-
including the prologue 15.
Yes.
Yeah, and everybody else guessed too high. Ronald was next, I think, with 16.
Yep.
I was the highest with 20.
I had 18.
And Jesse had 19, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
were
so-
all over. You called it.
Definitely let us know how yours goes. We won't say any spoilers here, obviously, but
Yeah,
we
you-
really enjoyed it, and we think you probably will too.
Yeah, it's tons of fun. Recommended.
All right, so Jupiter lets you move your spaceship, which is worth points.
Spaceship!
Red Mars gets you helium, which is worth points, 3 points each. Luna lets you gain this sovereign token, this thing right here.
Mm.
When you gain this is when your personal ability comes into play. So you'll see it says when you gain the sovereign token, even if you already have it, something. Everyone has a special ability. We'll go over them in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so even if you already have this, if something would give it to you again, you get to do your special ability. At the end of the game, whoever has this, it's worth 10 points.
Mm.
Okay, and then the Institute. If you do the Institute, you get to put 1 of your Institute cubes in the Institute area. At the end of the game, whoever has the most cubes there will get 4 points per cube.
Per cube, okay.
Whoever has the second most there will get 2 points per cube.
Whoa, okay.
And third most, 1 point per cube.
Right here.
And it is limited, it seems, right? Or is it limited?
Limited in what way?
How many cubes can go there? No?
Oh,
We all
this
have
is all
only
you
Oh, yeah.
got.
40, I suppose.
Yeah.
This is all you're gonna get.
That
So
works.
those are the 4 bonuses written on the board. The
Mhm.
other 2 bonuses on here, this one with the eyeball, you get to reveal the top part of the deck and place it on a location. That's not a deploy, it's just a place.
Mhm.
And the last one that's here, this X, you get to banish the top card from one of these locations. So if I was to banish this one, we would put it in a shared banish pile. And there are different cards that interact with the banished cards. So you might have something in your hand that says something from the banished cards. So the banished cards are kind of outside the game.
in space.
The game will end when a few triggers occur. So there's 3 different triggers. 1, someone has 7 of these helium.
Mhm.
2, someone has reached 7 on this fleet track.
Okay.
And 3, someone has 7 cubes in here.
777.
When all 3 of these conditions are met by any of us, so you're 7 on the track, I'm 7 cubes, and you're 7 this, that will mean that triggers the end game. Or one person has met 2 of the conditions.
Okay.
So all 3 are met between all of us, or one person has 2. In either of those cases, that's the last round of the game. We all get an equal number of turns. Jesse will be last. So if I trigger the end of the game, Travis is done. You 2 will each get to act, and then that will be the end. And then you add up your points. You get points for many things. If you see this symbol on your card, that means at the end of the game, it looks kind of like a play pause.
Yeah, play pause button.
Oh, here it is over here on the iconology.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a Bucky shirt. 4th of July shirt.
Yep.
I suppose.
Mhm.
Can only wear it one day a year.
Actually, no, 2 days a year. What about Memorial Day?
Or Flag Day. Or
Or Flag-
Veterans
3
Day.
days. Or
Veterans
4.
Day.
See, you could.
I feel that Memorial Day is the wrong time to wear a beaver and an American flag hat.
What about Halloween?
Yeah,
And
Halloween.
there we go. Halloween. Okay.
President's Day.
So those are the end of the game effects. You'll do that first. Next, you get points for your cards up here, the base point that's written. Next, you look down here at the bottom of your card,
Is it a
the
balloon?
very, very bottom, down here.
Yes, Elton.
Oh,
I
okay.
mentioned it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
It interacts with other cards and other colors. So
Okay.
look down there. You'll get points for that. Then, of course, you get points for your fleet track, points for these, points for this if you have it, points for this. And then the last thing is, during the game, there is no hand limit. You can have as many hand cards as you want in your hand. However, at the end of the game, every card you have over 7 is minus 10 points.
Ooh.
Every card you have over 7 at the end of the game is minus 10 points.
Thank you. That's understood. It has been said.
Dear, dear.
So, how do you get the victory points at the top left?
That's just counted.
Have the card at the end of the game.
Oh.
Now, these ones down here have to interact.
Mm-hmm.
So, like this one says 20 if with Ragnar. So, if he's not without Ragnar, he's not worth 20 extra points. And minus 5 for each gold. So, that's actually what these symbols on the side of the card are trying to tell you. I don't want to be with gold, and I want to be with Ragnar. This one wants to be with blue.
Oh, I see. I see. It's
I
just
would,
a quick
I
way
would
of
remind
looking
you,
at
he
it.
had like 10 minutes with the rule book. 10.
I didn't even read the rule book.
See?
Yep.
Thanks, Rodney
It
Smith.
is there
Yes.
for reference.
There's a couple of other little niggly things, but we'll get to them whenever they happen.
Sure.
So,
Thanks
we're
for
off to-
teaching.
Thank
Yes.
you, Ronald.
Is there any questions?
There will be.
Good, because I can't answer.
So my
Oh,
turn.
we want to go through our special abilities?
Sure.
All right.
Whenever I gain the sovereign token, place 1 influence on the institute.
Yep. Mine is I get to roll this die and gain the bonus. And if the result is that I would gain the sovereign token, I get to select any bonus.
Nice.
Mine is when I gain the sovereign token, I advance once on the fleet track.
Mm-hmm. Let me guess.
What? Why? Whenever I gain the sovereign token, even if I already have it, I gain a helium token.
Yes, and that's the case for everybody, even if you already have it.
Yep. All right then.
So yeah, we literally have very obvious things. The three primary ways you can make points, and then mine is the fourth.
Yours is the fourth. Yes.
This thing.
All right then.
So, if I want to, we're ready to start?
Yeah, you got
Yep.
two things you can do: lead or scout.
Right. So let's say I want to lead. Where do I put it on a location?
Yeah,
That's
whichever
your
one of these
choice.
you want.
So it becomes the top card that somebody
Yeah.
else can later draw.
Yep.
Depending on what they want to do. So you really got to kind of
The
look
jack
over
of all
these
trades.
cards, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna not think because that's when I do better at games.
Let's see.
I'm going to play Deanna, the Red Laborer. I'm gonna put her on Mars. That's correct.
Okay. Yes. And then when you deploy her, you get one helium.
I have a helium.
Yeah, you can put it on here.
Helium.
Oops, not there. You.
And then because you did that, you get to gain one of these other top cards or the top card from the deck.
I don't know, man. What I do? I'll take one from the deck.
Okay, so then you'll roll this die. Okay,
Eyeball.
so that means reveal the top card and place it on some location.
This card?
Mm-hmm.
Does it count as a deploy?
No, it does not.
Space Base. That's one of those games that
Oh,
And
we keep meaning to get.
ooh, diamonds.
Don't.
Wait, that was another
Trick Taker.
I know years ago we gifted that on to my
Bless you.
Bless you.
Can these
Off
go
to my
on
cousin.
indefinitely?
I think so.
Yeah, Cal, I'm trying. This is one of those I'm like, I could think this out, but I'm just gonna Agent of Chaos. Agent
Right.
of Chaos. Space Base is awesome. That's one of those I didn't think I was gonna like, but I ended up really liking Space Base. I keep forgetting about it. I need to make a note to buy it.
There's a lot of expensive cards out there.
Expensive?
Like, I mean, not expensive, but high points. Makes me think that, I don't know what the point breakdown will be, what the end game score will be.
I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna play
Yeah, Ramp has a lot of space base.
this guy.
A
I'm over here.
lot of space base.
Gain 2 helium when he gets deployed.
Uncle Major. Oh, Uncle something.
Uncle Nerl.
Nerl.
He's a red laborer. And then I'm gonna take this. Well, actually, I'll take this one, Sephi, which gives me
Rough.
this. And as soon as I take it, I get to roll the die. I move forward on this.
And as soon as you took it, that was the ability of the place it was on? Or where it came
Yeah,
from?
yellow.
Luna? Okay. Oh, that was your ability taking it. Okay, I got you.
No, my ability is when I take this,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I roll the die.
And that's what you did. Luna takes Sovereign
Yes.
token.
Melissa.
All right, so I'm gonna place this Brave Boot Cobbler here on Mars,
Okay.
and then it says you may gain a gold or gray from this location if you do end your turn. So
Okay.
I could choose this gold even though it's way up at the
Yeah,
top.
you can. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I pulls this one from the tippity top. Try not to mess up the other cards in the process. Come on now. There you go. And then move
Is
these
there
on up.
another book or something?
And then that ends my turn. So I don't get to take the other thingamabobs, like roll the die or do the Mars
No,
action.
I don't think so. Mm-mm. He said something about end your turn, but I don't remember what he said.
Okay.
This is tough.
It's just a lot of words real fast.
Right, right. All right, my turn.
I don't get it said if you do in your turn, so I take that as
End your turn.
End your turn.
don't do the Mars action.
I'm going to play this on Luna. It's the Pax. If deployed on Luna, advance 1 on the fleet track.
Great.
Which I'll go here.
Okay. And then what will you take?
And then I will take, I'm thinking the uncle. That seems pretty good. Gold or gray? I'm not thrilled about that. Well, let me check Ugly Dan, what he's about. Move a red or brown on this location on the card. You may gain that card. Nah.
I suspect we'd appreciate this a lot more if we do the book series.
I'm going to take Uncle Nerl.
Okay. So then you get to put 1 cube in the Institute.
Yes, 1 cube in the Institute.
Oh, that's neat. Like just like a card expansion. Because I mean, the whole space base is just cards essentially.
Advance twice on the fleet track. Spaceship! I'm green. Everybody else advances once. And because I played on Jupiter, I get to go 1 more, right?
No.
What's Jupiter's thing?
You have to take a card from somewhere, and whichever one you take is the ability you get.
Right. Can I pick her back up?
No, you cannot.
Oh, I'd have played that differently.
Put it somewhere else then.
I'd have put her
You could.
here.
Okay, you get this then. Oh, no, you don't. Sorry.
But I get to choose, right?
Yeah, choose which row you want.
Jupiter.
Okay, so you take the janitor,
Mm-hmm.
and that moves you forward 1 space on the fleet track.
Spaceship!
All right, I'm going to come out with Darrow. Gain any other non-gold from this location. Banish Darrow unless you deployed him on a gold. So I get this one, Bondilius. And then Darrow gets banished over here. And then I'm going to take this one, which gives me this, and I'm going to roll. Okay, I received 1 of these.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I have a feeling when we play this a second time, a lot more will click into place.
Yes, yes, agreed.
I'm feeling it. I got a feeling
It's just I don't know how
To
is
stack
that
things.
hard?
Right?
Is that bad?
Chaos theory. That's what I'm counting on here. But I'm up against. This is the kind of game Jesse maths out real quick, and I'm like, I can't compete with like that.
Okay. I mean, maybe.
I do not have the sovereign token, so I can't gain the influence, but I do get to do the sovereign. Is that roll this?
No, you get to
Okay.
do the ability of the place you take a card from. If you want to roll, you can draw.
So I wouldn't put that down?
When you put this down, you don't get to do that column. You must choose one of the other 3 columns.
I know. I'm
If
saying,
you
like,
want to do yellow, put this somewhere else.
No, wait. What's going to allow me to try to get that? That's
Put
this,
this
right?
in any other column.
Oh, so I just like put it like over here.
Yep.
Okay, and now, when
Now
you
I can-
take a card, you take this card because it's in yellow.
Mhm.
When you take that, you get the yellow bonus, which means you take this.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And your ability is when you take that, you move up the fleet track.
Magarty, I don't think it's that
Okay, good.
powerful.
So I don't, because this is the only other way to
Seems
get.
mean though.
No, wait.
I don't think it's too powerful.
Was this something else you could do?
Look at a card and then put it on one of the piles.
Oh, and then this X was just nothing.
Kill one of the cards.
Oh, okay.
What's Mars do? Give me helium?
Hmm?
The
I
bonus
got
action
this
of Mars?
Yeah,
thingamabobs.
helium.
That's true.
So I'm done.
So the action she did was
So I put over there.
Scouting or leading?
She did lead.
Lead.
Everyone's done lead so far.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to lead.
Oh.
Let's do a lead in. Let's go over. Oh, but who do I want after that? If you don't have the sovereign token. Oh, okay. Now the points at the bottom doesn't replace the points at the top, does it?
No.
It doesn't. Okay.
Is that end
Just
of the game?
additional too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm
I'm gonna just check that.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Online Gambler. Name 3 colors, then reveal the top card of the deck. If it matches a color you named, gain it and banish this card. Otherwise, banish the revealed card. I'll say, I don't know, red seems to be my
Are
color.
you supposed to name 3? Or
Oh,
one?
3. Red, silver, blue.
All right, red,
Okay.
silver, blue.
A lesser known Christmas Carol, but go ahead.
That is orange.
It is.
It gets
Uh-oh.
banished if I
It
remember
gets
correctly.
banished. Where's the banishment?
Over there.
Okay. And now I gain the top of another location, then gain that bonus. I mean, I'm already in the Institute. Let's try it. I'll go here and put a cube up there.
Janitor. Over here on Jupiter. If deployed directly on top of a green, yellow, or blue, is deployed on a green. Move that card to the top of another location and advance one on the flip track.
This is a game that can use a smaller table.
I know. Ooh, the playmat is so lovely.
So you still get to choose one of these 3 bonuses by taking the card, or draw and roll.
I'm a draw. And roll.
More table. You can play this on
So
the
that
floor.
means look at the top card and then place it on one of the locations.
Dr. Virani.
Dr. Virani. All right. I haven't seen a way to gain cards yet.
Despair says,
You mean
no,
like I just did?
disagree. This game needs
Right,
more.
I haven't
more
seen it.
You gain a card every single round.
Well, you're playing a card, but no, I mean like actually gaining a bigger hand.
You can choose to scout.
I have 6.
Reveal the top card of the deck and
Good for
place
you.
it in
I have
any
5.
location. Then gain the location's bonus.
You need to play something
That's true.
that tells you get a card.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten that yet.
Oh.
You could lead, scout.
Yeah.
More
The
cowbell.
top card of the deck and place it on any location.
Ding, 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 ding.
Gain that location's bonus. That doesn't give me a card.
Quack, quack.
Again, I'm just kind of chaosing it.
Okay. We're going this. Oh wait, this way.
That was
Yeah.
a bit of a delayed response, L3.
No,
Advance
more
twice on the fleet track.
Diddling, 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 diddling,
That was
diddling,
my
diddling,
card.
diddling, diddling, diddling.
And all other players advance once on the fleet track.
Hmm.
And I'm going to take the Luna. 1 in the Institute. Oh, that's a...
All right. I'm going to play this one, I believe.
I hear fireworks.
Mhm.
They're only going to get louder.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Go crazy.
Ooh, she's cute.
Banish Eevee and all cards at this location. For each gold banished, place 1 influence token on the Institute. Well,
Wow.
there's no golds in there.
Yeah, there's a gold
That's-
right there. Oh,
That
that's
says
a,
yellow.
did I not get a gold or
Oh,
It also
gold
says
is the
the
brown.
It also
card.
says the name of the
No.
color under the banner at the top.
Oh, I just
brown.
noticed the
Gold, it
See?
looks like this.
Look, it says blue,
Yeah.
green, blue.
Oh,
It
see, I
says
didn't
it.
notice that earlier.
Orange.
I just
That's
went with
yellow.
the-
You
oh,
can
that's
change. You can
yellow.
take it back.
So the
Or you
colorblind
could burn 'em
people
all
can
anyway.
read the color.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
could just
written
burn
there.
them all anyway, just to have that option of just getting cards off the table, but I don't know if that's beneficial.
Yeah, why do you want to get them off the table?
Chaos.
Maybe she has something that interacts with the banishment, and then none of us would be able to access it. Only she would.
Maybe.
Or maybe she's just being an element of chaos, like Travis.
Maybe.
Nice thing about chaos is, you know, I'm not strategizing.
I'll go with this one. The one I picked up earlier.
Advance once on the fleet track.
And now I can choose any of the others.
Or from the top of the deck.
I would like this helium here, please.
So then you'll take this card,
Thank
which
you.
means you get a red.
Hmm. Guess I'll deploy here. Mess hall cook. Deploy it on top of a gray or orange. Move that card to the top of another location and advance once on the fleet track. That's a weird thing. On top. So like in the back, huh?
No, on top.
Oh, on actual top. Okay. What do we got here?
Okay, and then which location will you take from, or you can take from the draw pile?
I'll take from Luna.
There you go.
Oh wait. I did move it, didn't I?
I moved you.
Yeah, you may go in your turn. Okay, actually I think I'm going to gain that.
So you want green?
Yes.
Okay, so you put one in the institute.
That'll be a way for me to maybe get more cards. Or maybe get a decent card.
You may pay 1 helium to place 2 influences on the institute.
Uh-oh, we've joined the Institute.
So now I either
Get out of my
draw
institute.
or look.
Yeah. Or take.
I'm gonna take.
Look and place.
I've rolled that every time, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Here's your gold, Melissa.
Gold.
If you want to banish or whatever it was.
Punishment.
Hmm.
Perhaps.
Huh.
We shall see.
Right, I'm gonna play here. You may gain a blue from this location. If you do, end your turn.
Going strong on blue over there.
I have 1 blue in my hand.
Yeah, strong on blue.
We tried to look, but we can't help it. All right. I can't resist.
I didn't think you could.
Banish Eevee and all cards in this location. For each gold banished, place 1 influence on the institute. Okay.
Good job.
Banishment. And now I would like this dude here.
Okay. You get 1 helium.
There you go.
Nope. No. These stink.
You can always just do scout.
No, I'm just gonna.
Or you can scout is like if you like your cards already,
Yeah.
but you want to bring more cards into the world. But you could lead and go for the stack.
No, I want to play this. I'm gonna play this over in the Institute, just to whatever. Into helium.
But you can still take from here instead of taking one of the top cards. And then roll.
Oh yeah, you're right. I like it.
Look and place.
Look and play.
I'm starting to feel that die may be weighted.
Oh, they keep getting that.
I haven't gotten it once.
What place is it that you get to pick up on the top and roll the dice after you place a card? Which place is that?
Any.
Just any place.
Yes, so when you place in a spot, you can pick one of the other 3 spots to take or take from the top. If you take from the top, you have to roll to see what bonus you get.
Ah, yes, yes, okay.
Diplomat. You and an opponent of your choice may place 1 influence at the Institute. Melissa, I choose you.
Because I have the least.
I have
No,
the least
Ronald,
also.
Ronald has one. Now Ronald has the least.
Oh,
Sorry, you're a fiercer competitor. I'm scared of you more.
That's true.
you have more helium too.
I'm gonna pick up the Firewall Expert.
My helium's kind of hidden in the red.
So I take the Institute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just one?
Now, who did you? Oh, you laid down the diplomat. You picked up green. Yeah. One.
All right.
Deployed on Luna. Advance once on the fleet track. And I'll take this and advance another one on the fleet track.
I'm going here. The mess hall cook comes back. Deploy directly on top of a gray or orange. I keep getting my colors
Melissa,
mixed
you are
up.
clearly a music teacher, not an art teacher.
I think she knows her colors.
Do you though?
Maybe because it was on brown and I was thinking I had to match brown. I didn't read carefully enough. Oh, phooeyes. I can't do this one right now.
Well,
It
you
wouldn't
have
do me any
others.
good.
Would you like to do scout instead?
Oh, poor me. I can't figure out these colors. Okay, wait. If I do this one, I can. Okay. All right. I'll try this one. I'll put this one back to Mars. So we'll just, if deployed on Mars, reveal the top 2 cards of the deck and place them under this card in any order.
Yep.
Oh. I haven't seen these colors yet. Violet. That's different. And obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when Instagram might come back.
I heard that Ronald Hart's Board Games is trying to
Ronald
make
Hart's Games.
I heard he's trying to make
I'll
a
put it like this.
internet comeback.
I changed my name.
Like that. All right. So that's done. Now, so I can either pick up a card somewhere else or I can pick from the top and roll this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I need these people. Let's see.
How do you know
Another
what
one,
you
another
need?
one of those.
Not a clue.
I don't know how to do that.
Still learning that myself.
I want one of these. I want this one.
All right.
And now I took from that green place.
So put one in the Institute.
One to the Institute.
All right. So, it's competitive there in the Institute now. Wild times. Wild times. Let's see. Ugh. Let's just play this one. It's not doing much. I'm gonna put it play on Luna, advance 1. Put
This is
on
like when I
Mars.
played Battlestar Galactica and I'd never seen the show before. I was like, I don't know what any of this means.
I don't think anyone knows what this means. I've never heard of Red Rising. Like I've seen that's the book series.
But it must
Yeah,
be
I'll play this
all these
here.
people must be characters in the books that
Well,
you
I-
just have to know the
I can lose
series
an
for the
influence on
people.
the Institute if I do gain 2 healing. I'll do that.
Which, considering I
falling
really
behind on
like
there
all
anyway.
these like names and art and
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
sure it's all from the world, but I just don't know it.
I'll take interesting person here. Guess I'll take this.
Okay.
And that does Mars. Which is just one of these, right?
Yeah.
Can you pick up a card you just put down?
No. Unless it specifically states that you can in some kind of way.
All right. Okay.
For example, if you were to lay something down here and it says that you can then move it to another column.
I hear you.
Okay, so you've placed it here. Now you move it over here. You still have access to these 3 columns, which would allow you to then pick up the card you just played.
I hear you. Move a gray or yellow from any location to under this card. You may gain that card. If you do, end your turn. I'm going to take Ugly Dan.
Ugly Dan. It's like a radio DJ.
Someone help him.
Here, I can try to get it.
There we go.
Hey, it's Handsome Dan.
My turn is ended.
Can I look in the discards just to see what's been discarded?
These?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look at that.
I just want to see.
Feels weird not working with everyone.
Not really. Is Savik going to come up as one of these cards?
That's a character I know. Hate.
I love Savik.
Evil Savick.
You and an opponent of your choice may place 1 influence on the Institute. Melissa.
That's interesting.
I'm so far behind her.
That puts me in 2nd place.
Oh, and me too then.
Ties them for 1st and ties us for 2nd. It's the best move for me.
Interesting.
All right,
Well,
what am I going to take?
Assuming it stayed that way.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to take from the stack
All right.
and roll. Oh, I get to take this, which means
Your ability
I
trait.
get to roll.
Oh boy. Green.
Oh, that paid off for you, didn't it?
Now you're in real 2nd. Or alone 2nd, I should say. The little play button is at end of game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this now. If deployed directly on top of a gray or orange, that is a gray.
Yes. Now you can make your own decisions without others meddling too much.
Yeah.
Move that card to the top of another location.
Mm-hmm.
Where will you move it?
Let me see. What are the? Oh, this card's gonna.
If deployed directly on top of a gray or orange, move that card to the top
this
of another
card.
location and advance 1 on the fleet track.
Oh. For some reason, I thought it was moved. Like that.
Do you want to take it back?
No. It's fine.
Which means you could move it to a place and pick it up if you wanted it.
You can never just banish something on your own, can you?
Not unless it says to.
Card on.
We'll then lay it down.
But I can't do the thing it says.
That's okay. You're still allowed to play it even if you can't do the thing it says.
I'm gonna put it over
Not
this one.
economical.
Okay. And now am I allowed to? Do I?
Pick one of these or from the deck.
Or she can pick the mess hall cook?
She can't pick the mess hall cook. This is where she played.
Yeah, so
She can
still
pick
pick
she can
trick,
pick
right?
green, red,
Yeah.
or blue, or the deck.
So it's a way to get to someone if you didn't have access to them. I guess.
I
don't
think I
know.
want to pick from the deck,
Go for it.
Go.
and then I roll the die,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Ooh!
You get this, which means you advance on the track.
Yay!
I'm gonna play
Oh, what is this?
What's this? What's this?
There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white
Play
noise in the
Ragnar
air.
over here.
What's this? streets of life with
Banish the
little
top
trees.
card of another location. I'll take trig. If it's gold or gray, place one influence on the institute.
Nice.
Banish Mr. Trig, please. And I will pick up 2 reveal cards from the deck until you find a gold. Place it. Meh. You and an opponent of your choice may place one influence on the institute. The old catch-up card.
I know what I need to do next.
Let's go with that. Who knows? It could come in handy.
Okay, you go put one on the institute.
Yes. Here. I'm tied.
Okay, so 3, it's either 7 plus helium.
What's Luna's ability again?
5, 3.
Yes.
Oh, you take that?
And then for you, that would be one in the institute.
7 influence. We're at 4s right now.
If deployed at the Institute, reveal the top 2 cards of this deck and place them under this card in any order. We've got Colonel Valentin and a Priestess.
Maybe her name is Priestess.
Maybe. Move gold from any of the gaming game card if you do. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like that. And I'm gonna take your mess cook, Melissa.
The Miss Cook.
So that makes me the sovereign, right?
Yeah, okay. You put one in the
Place one
institute.
in the Institute. Thank you.
Gain a sovereign token.
No, you don't.
Oh.
What? Counter spells? This game has counter spells?
Okay, so you're gonna banish that?
Banish.
What does it do? I didn't hear anybody read anything.
Oh, sorry. You may reveal this
We're
whenever an
thinking.
opponent tries to take the sovereign token from you. If you do, banish this card to keep the token, then gain the top card of the deck.
Play to force the will.
I know.
Thank you.
Okay, so then I'm gonna take from blue, which advances me to 7 on this track.
What happened? Give up on pandemic? Jeez, I thought you guys were more stick to it as that.
Nope, we had to give it up.
No, this is takes place shortly after Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Yeah. There's some sort of
Civilization is sort of rebuilt.
dystopian thing going on.
Dystopian.
All right. Whose turn is it?
Melissa.
Melissa's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, where to put him, though? That's
There's
the
so
question.
Yeah, it's like a lot of choices here. Like it's new choices. Makes me feel like it's that game where the board's always changing. 5 tribes.
That was the card I was worried I was never going to get rid of.
Ew.
So you got rid of it and you're down a card now? Or you have
No,
5.
he gets to draw one off the top of the deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the series of events I was hoping was happening. I didn't think it was going to happen immediately.
I'm going to put this here.
So Ron, you found a way to get a 6th card.
I did,
I want that.
but I don't remember what it was or how I did it.
Okay, so I got this. Now I'm
I'm
going
wondering if I did something
Gain
wrong.
2 helium.
to gain 2
But there's a
helium.
hand limit. There's no hand limit.
Right, I know. They had to mention that for a reason. So there must be a way.
I don't know what I did or
All
how
those
I
cards
did
are
it.
at the bottom.
I mean, they have to be somewhere out here. They have
It's
to
this.
exist.
It's
What if he
this.
did?
Gain any other non-gold from this location. Banished arrow unless you deployed him on a gold.
Okay.
Let me gain a card.
And doesn't say end your turn immediately like all the rest of them. do.
Right.
All right, so I went
Nice.
here. I gained 2 helium. Now I choose one of the others. I'm choosing this stockbroker.
Okay. That gives you this.
Oh, does it? Yeah, it does.
No more forces of will in your
Move you
hand.
up to here.
Ooh, I'm on 7 too.
So in-game trigger, how many people need to have that?
More than one person achieving the same goal does nothing.
2 conditions met by the same player would do it.
Or all 3 conditions met across all of us.
Yeah, when all 3 all 3 of the listed ones, which is 7 plus helium, 7+ influence or 7+ on the fleet track. Right now, we only have one of those met.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How many cards do
So
you have?
Melissa
Jesse?
would
5.
happen.
How many do you have?
I've
Melissa?
never found a
Oh,
way
yeah,
to
and you-
draw another one.
got this, and you went up on the fleet track, right?
No. I got the stock program into the loot.
Yes, which gave
so
you that, and
yeah.
moved you up on the. Okay, it's Jesse's turn.
You
I would
had 6?
love to get another
Yes.
one.
1, 2, 3, 4. I
I
only
think
have
I had 6.
5 is the correct number, right? To not get penalties.
You can have up to 7.
Oh, I thought. Then why are you so worried about 6?
They want more. They're obsessed with the fact that I found a way to get one.
Oh.
I had one until I got rid of
That's,
it.
that's like 20 extra points.
You don't know.
In
My
most
cards-
cases,
My cards might have
20 to
negatives.
40 points.
If you want to find more cards, dig in there.
Oops, all right. Let's look at this. Gain the sovereign token.
Unless someone tells you nope.
Gray. Right, if someone tells you nope.
803.
What is this guy?
Time. It's 803.
Yes.
Fireworks at 9.
Oh.
If we can see them from here, which remains to be seen.
Ugh. Let's go with oh, can I see the discard pop really quick? That'll help me decide. Because there's somebody who affects all that stuff. 1. There's all these names I don't know.
Well, at least none of us know this IP.
Right.
It's not like, oh, Uncle Gnarl. I love him. It's Sabic's
I'm
dad.
gonna hold on to it. Gonna hold on to that. Let's see. Let's go with this random stuff. Let's play this over here. Each neighboring player reveals a random card from their hand. If it's gold, banish it. If it's red, banish this guy.
So that's me and Melissa.
Or yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But
Nope,
just my
just you
neighboring
two.
players.
Just reveal one card.
So he's got a green over there. You probably didn't even have those colors. There's so many colors. So many more
It is
colors
gold,
than I
banish
thought there
that
was in
card.
this
If
game.
it is red, banish Arliss.
Did all the get cards get buried? Yeah, there's Ronald found 1. No, you're good.
No.
Okay.
So Arliss goes into
Bye, Arliss.
banishment. What will you take?
And now I gotta draw something. Let's go for. See, there's names again.
Names?
Just on the packs, like all those names. On the packs, there's names.
The packs? What is the packs?
The packs.
Oh, the packs.
Yeah, the packs.
Those are other blue cards.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Uncle Nerl because he'll give me.
Oh, my
one.
favorite character.
Yep, I love Uncle Nerl.
Jesse, it's unfortunate that I did in fact have a gold in my hand.
I don't care.
Um,
Doesn't affect me.
no,
It would have affected you greatly.
it would have. Ronald, unfortunately, you're going to have to banish one of your cards.
Why him?
Choose an opponent, they banish one of their
Oh,
cards,
'cause he
then
has 6.
banish Antonia. And that's why I asked who had what.
Here you go. Look at what his says.
Look at an opponent's hand, name a card, then randomly select a card from their hand. If you select the name card, banish it and banish. So gold is all about.
But if you were paying attention to what people were picking up, that could have happened.
No, you get to look at their hand.
Oh, you get to look at it and then name it.
You
But
look
then
at
you
their
have to-
hand and then say
Oh, randomly.
Taco John, and then you pull one. And
Taco
if it's Taco
John.
John, then you.
Bye, Taco John.
I'm taking.
No, I want there to be a character world called
Taco
Taco,
John.
John.
I'm taking the
We have a
packs.
restaurant called Taco John's back home.
Okay.
Oh.
I've taken the packs,
but they're not a
which
character.
means I get the sovereign token.
Oh.
And
I haven't
I
had
don't have
that
any
all
forces of
game.
will.
You can take it.
But that's okay. Taco John is Agent Sabrick's father. Accurate.
And his son.
Dun dun dun.
Taco John, I was you all
You're done.
wrong.
Mhm.
I have no idea how this is going to go.
Sorry, you did have 6. I did feel bad.
I'm gonna do scout. Melissa.
All right.
Taco Cat wishes he had a Taco Cat.
Okay, so I'm gonna place this here.
Give me that Taco John.
The Pulse Fist Engineer. You may gain an obsidian from this location. There's one right there. That
Chapo.
And if you do,
Or
end your
Jofo.
turn. So I just take this and turn ended.
Okay.
It's a minor character, but he has a great chapter in the 3rd book.
Sure he does.
Make predictions on who we think these people are.
Yeah. It's pretty random.
Oh, Bone Riders. Yeah, the Bone Riders show up because they're very small and they wait on corpses to roll downhill. They ride the bones down. It's like, whoa, we're the Bone Riders.
Attempts to summon Taco John. Do you want diarrhea? That's what you get when you summon Taco John.
Is that a card?
Mm-hmm. It is. I'm going to play Uncle Nerl in 2 helium, which is 7. What's the 3rd? Oh, we don't have Institute yet. And I think I'll draw off the top, because that seems fun. I'm going to roll. What's
Banish
that?
a card.
Banish one of these?
You get nothing. You lose.
Uncle Nerl.
No, Uncle Daryl.
He's done so much, but
Sabek's dead. It's been banished.
oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna stick with it. I want to see what happens. That could affect my game. I'm not sure.
If deployed on top of a gray or an orange,
That's an orange.
Both of those are orange.
move that card to another location and advance once on the fleet track. We're going to put you
That mess hall cook is constantly doing things.
here.
He's got lots of important responsibilities.
And I'm going to take Cider.
Sure does. Say Psyduck.
Cider.
Yeah.
So,
That is the condition. That is met. This is our last turn.
dun dun dun!
Oh, he hit 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna scout. And I'll put it in the Institute. Melissa, it's your last turn.
Oh, so Jesse, I don't get another turn? I knew that when I did that. Totally knew that was going to happen.
It's the example that I gave at the beginning.
It
If
is.
Travis ends the game, then he won't get another turn. He'll be done.
He did say that. I do recall.
It's okay if you don't. I say a lot of things people don't recall.
No, I recall you saying that.
Okay, so if I go to draw from the top of the deck, then you just have to keep that card, or you throw it away to go somewhere out here.
You doing lead or scout?
But that's the question. Like if you do, like, say you do.
If you lead, you lay a card down, and when you take the card off the top, you keep it. If you scout, you just look at it and put it in one of the columns.
And you get the bonus for that location you placed it.
Okay, then I want to do that because I'm
You're happy with your
what you got?
hand.
I'm kind of happy with what I have. I
Then-
don't want to mess it up.
You do scout. So you look, decide which place to put it in, and then you get that bonus, whichever one you put it in.
Nanny. Nanny.
Oh yes, I remember Nanny. She's from the 12th book.
Yeah. Fantastic character.
She's
Played by
she's the lady in red when everyone else is wearing tan.
She played by Fran
I'm gonna
Drescher
put it
very
here in the
famously in
Institute,
the TV adaptation
because
of the books.
even if you put one more, I still will come in third, right? Because y'all will tie
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's
for
right.
5.
Melissa, you could, if you put it on the
1, 2,
Fleet
3,
Track
4, 5, 6.
one.
No. If he put down another one, you would have 7. Then
Jesse would
1,
have
2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
6,
and you and I
7.
would have 5.
Melissa, you could get.
And we both have 5. Okay, so we
Is it friendly ties?
Yes.
okay.
Melissa,
already-
you could have 34 points instead of 28,
Oh, going
I
up
could,
on the ship?
yeah, if I went up on the ship.
and that would mean.
That'd be 6 more points.
Yeah, that's.
You're not. Well, actually,
Well, right now your influence is only worth 1 apiece. You can make it worth 2 apiece. Which is an increase of 6 points.
And that's
And that's
Same
also
right
an
there.
increase of 6 points. So either way.
But you stop. No, I guess they both get 28.
Yeah, it doesn't stop us.
and these are just 3 points apiece.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the question is, what Jesse can't possibly catch up on the spaceship. You can get more points.
Actually, no.
Well, he might have a card, but
So
If
if
you
you
need
have
the
like,
sovereign token, you can always take that if you need it.
what's
let
your
me
ability?
see.
Fleet
Right now, I
track.
just need to decide where to put this nanny. But okay,
Let's see,
so
she
if
could
you
do
have
that.
stuff on your cards, like I have something, I would still get the points for these, and then this I'll add. So let me see.
and we're gonna go
Yeah.
through each person's thing.
Yeah, this is our first playthrough, so we're gonna understand it just as you are. Give our first impressions.
I'm getting another helium.
You know what?
A helium.
Helium. All right.
So you drew that off top of the deck, right?
Yes.
So put it in red. Get a helium.
All right, based on what's in my hand.
I'm not gonna win.
And then
folks.
Jesse's turn.
It was not knowing what he was gonna do. I just went with what's best that was in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I have the last turn.
Mm-hmm.
That sponsor gives info.
You play the yellow faction, you get an extra turn after everybody else is done. And you're first the entire game. Nice. The first turn and the last turn.
Oh, he does get to go?
No, if
if
it's
you're
different
yellow
faction.
faction.
We're just killing time.
Gotcha. Let's see, we have an orange or blue. Any blues out? Nope.
Nope.
There's an orange. What does that do? If with an obsidian. I don't have obsidian. All right, I'm going to play this and just not, or it's an if you do ability. Let's play this over. That's 5 points there. If I go over there, I cannot tie you. I can only reduce what Ronald gets. Helium isn't worth all that much. Okay, I'm going to play this. This could be something. Let's play this here. Move an orange or blue from any location directly under this card. I'll just put that there. You can gain that card if you do in your turn. I'm not going to gain that card. I don't really want it. I'm going to gain. I guess I'll gain this. Pay 3 to gain the top card of any location. Yeah, I'll take that. And that gives me 1 cube over here.
All right, so let's go through everything. Let's start with the easy stuff. The fleet track. Melissa, I can't see what Melissa and I get.
28.
Jesse gets 10.
10 points.
Travis gets 15. All right, your red helium tokens. They're 3 points each, so I get 9.
0.
Melissa, looks like 15.
21.
Big old 0.
All right, you get 10 points for having that thing, Travis.
Yay. That was totally intentional.
All right, Travis has the most of these here. So he's got 7. 7 times 4 is 21. Jesse has the second most. So he's got 6 times 2 is 12.
Yep.
I have the third most. So I have 5 times 1 is 5.
And
Melissa
Melissa gets
doesn't place.
nada.
No one has over 7 cards, so we don't lose any points there.
Yep, 7 times 4 is
I will be losing
28.
points.
Okay, now
What was
we're
that
gonna
for?
look.
5.
Not 21.
7 times 4. Oh, sorry, that's Travis. I said
tried
that,
this.
and nobody even said a word.
We didn't, they did.
Louisiana Public Schools.
Oh.
Louisiana Public Schools.
All right, thanks for
3
catching
is
that.
21.
Yes.
All right, so now let's go through cards. Let's start with Travis because
Okay.
I think yours is going to be the easiest.
Can you scoot
Really?
that? Can
So,
you scoot the score pad up a little bit so it's like just so yeah, there you go. Now we can see it.
all the points in the corners.
Yeah, let's just add that up first.
20, 40, 53, 67, and
67 plus 35.
Your math is hard.
90 something.
Wait, what's the math?
Math
20,
is
40,
hard.
57 plus 35.
57 plus 35.
No, 67 plus 35.
67 plus 35.
2 plus
102.
Okay.
It equals 102.
I like that. 2 plus 2.
But I'm
Do
about
you
to-
have any of your little this thing?
1
Okay,
plus
you may
1
treat this
equal
card
dog.
as if it is any one other color in addition to gray, and that's the only one you have. Okay.
but I have. Is there one that's you may treat this as having the same name as any other character? Would these combo? But that'd be a color. This be a person, so that doesn't mean anything. Oh, let's treat it as this being.
So let's just start with this one right here. If this person is with one of these people, you get 15 points. This counts as anybody.
Yeah,
so
that's
you get 15.
that's Virga. That's Virga.
Yes.
So
okay.
this is done.
Then orange. If you're with a blue, leave it out.
This is blue.
Yeah, just leave it there so I can keep track of it. Okay, that's 16. All right, this one, -1 per banished card.
13.
Okay, -13. This one, 5 for each red and brown on each on all locations.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, 6 times 5 is 30. And this one, if
Nothing.
there is at least one location with no cards or where the top card is face down.
Nope, I was really hoping Jesse was going to take that sponsor, but he didn't.
Sponsor.
If you'd have taken that, you'd have given me 22 points.
The night is young.
Okay, so that equals 150.
What if I take it later?
Nope.
It's a little late. It's a little later to do that.
Well, I have cards that take things.
Grabbed me.
Oh, I don't know how that works.
I didn't realize it was going to be such an ordeal, or I wouldn't have committed.
Starting with the first player, trigger all of your end of game abilities in order.
Okay, I did
Okay.
Is it an end of game ability?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to be the last one to do that.
Because honestly, I did. plan
Then
on
he's
picking
going to
that up.
score.
There's a chance I won't get it. Somebody else might pick it up.
So we're gonna might have to change.
Oh, the
the
earthquake
score.
happened? Yeah, it's very possible.
My end of game
Definitely
things don't actually do anything.
Oh, really?
I mean, they don't do anything in the world.
Okay.
Okay, you have any end of game things? No.
Well, just
They
play
don't
it out.
affect
Just play it out
anyone.
the way they intended.
They don't
The-
affect you.
all of us are supposed to do our end of game, then we do the scoring.
Oh, does he have any?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's already done.
Oh, so we're doing end of game in order, though.
Yes.
I have 2 things that affect the world. This one's the name thing. This one is you may pay 3 helium to gain the top card of any location. That would lower my score by 9, right? My helium score.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do that before we did any of this.
Okay, so lower mine by 9. I'm gonna pay 3 helium. And so, Travis, I believe you will earn from the sponsor.
I was going to say, I now regret I had told you that.
No,
that
it,
gives
it
you
goes
points.
in order.
So, yeah, if you take it.
It says I can gain the top card of any location. That one seems to be the one that's worth the most to me.
Yes, I was like, it's 20 points. Come on.
Well, plus its little bottom ability.
So that'll give me 22.
And then the other one is you may gain any number of these banished cards, which is why I had to look at them. Victra, Severo, Fitchner and any reds. So any number. That's a red.
Don't forget, if you go above
I
7,
know. They're worth -10 apiece, right?
that's right.
Fictra's there. Arliss is here.
Yeah, we were supposed to do all of the end of things
Uncle
in
Nero.
order.
Okay.
Didn't go into the scoring.
Mm.
He didn't explain that part very well.
No.
Canadians.
Well, I was also watching it in a hurry.
Considering you didn't know this game or that this was coming up and you disappeared and came back and learned it, I think you did pretty darn great.
I'll take
All
Darrow.
right, while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and add up my scores
Go for it.
here.
Take Arliss.
So this guy says he's worth 10 if he's with an orange. So he is. And he's worth 10 if he's with Sephi. Sephi's here. This guy says he's worth 20 if he's with Ragnar. And he is. And -5 for every
Fireworks.
gold. I have no golds. This guy's worth 10 points if he has a
Banished
gold,
cards.
but there's no gold here. Oh, 10 points if no obsidians. Oops. I didn't read that very carefully. This one's worth 16 if with a copper. There's a copper right here. And this one is 5 if you have the sovereign. I do not. And 5 if you're with a gold. I am not. So I get nothing for that. So that's 145. Considerably lower than what's his face over here.
All right.
Yeah, but it's all going to add up.
All right. So now Melissa.
All right, so
Give me your base values first. Looks like 20, 10, 25, 15, and 10.
20, 10, 25, 15, 10.
Got it.
Okay. So 15 points if you have at least 3 heliums, which I do, 3 influence on the Institute, which I do, and at least level 3 on the fleet track, which I do. So 15 there.
Good for you.
Great.
5 points for each helium, max 25.
Sweet.
Yep, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
25. Got it.
This guy I don't get anything for because it gets 40 if I'm with both Mustang and Darrow, but -20 if with Darrow, and I could never find Mustang, so I just opted out. But I needed him because 30 if with Cassius.
So plus 30.
Nice.
And I do not have Mustang, Jack the Jackal, or Nero, so no minus.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a whole group. They hang out together.
Yeah, this one
They got the red
I just
group.
never found these, but I figured keep him for 10 points instead of chancing something bad. So
Okay. That's 150. Okay.
All right. Over to me.
So what's the base values?
Okay.
Lord, you're gonna get some minuses.
Just -10. So 29, 39, 49, 59. Yeah, you're doing math.
Yeah. Looks like 110 so far.
Okay. Now, all their abilities. This one doesn't have anything. I already did their end of game thing. This one is for each influence token on the Institute, each of mine. It's 2 points per, so that's 12 points.
Plus 12.
This person doesn't do anything. This is 25 points if with no golds, which it's not. This is yellow.
Okay. Plus 25.
30 points if I have 7 or more cards, including Darrow. I have 8. So that's
Okay,
30.
Plus 30.
This is 14 if with a gold or gray. We already established I don't have golds. I don't have gray, so you don't do anything. 19 points if you and any opponent have exact same influence.
No, that's why you get that.
Yeah,
What am I
think I
hearing?
went over. That's fireworks.
Oh.
Lots of fireworks going on. Well, I
Sounded
accidentally.
like somebody was inside the house.
That's nothing there.
Yep.
21 points if I don't have the sovereign token. I don't.
Okay. That's 198.
And you're holding more cards than you should, so minus.
Yeah,
Minus
10.
10.
All right. I'll add all this stuff up. You talk amongst yourselves.
All right, so what do we think of Red Rising?
I really like this game. This is so my style of game.
I did not expect that.
I love reading abilities on cards. I love
Wow.
I love simplistic elements,
it's
but
okay.
have multiple. Like this has such replayability. In my opinion,
of course.
Replayability is one of my
40 points.
absolute
I did have a lot.
must. Like if it cannot be replayed, like I don't tend to want to buy it because you're buying a game for the fact you want to keep playing it multiple times. So if there's this change every time you play the game, that's what I want to go for. I like the characters on the cards. It makes me want to find out about this series and read the book. I like the very, easy going. This is a must. Oh my gosh. These player simple setup in a game, iconology.
Remind me of Res Arcana in a weird way.
This is a must. This is so easy going. You know exactly what's going to be going on one little card. Yeah.
All right, we have our final scores.
All right.
I'd like to interrupt your talk amongst yourselves
Sure.
to explain what happened here. So in last place is Moi with 187 points.
Oh.
And in second to last place is Melissa with 193.
Ooh, okay.
Travis and Jesse were only separated by 3 points.
Ooh, very nice.
I think it's me.
The winner is Travis.
Whoa!
225.
You know what graphic I want to see?
I hit it. It didn't go off.
No, it didn't.
It's
Do
on
it
the
again.
other screen or something.
It might
Yeah,
be.
other
It might be
screen.
only here.
There it is. Hey. So my chaos theory almost never fails. I'm not going to learn this.
thing
I don't
right
care.
here paid off.
That was huge. Yeah.
That's 28 points. And you also gave him 22 points by taking
Just
that card.
22? Wow.
Yeah, if you hadn't done that.
Yeah, if I hadn't done that, I'd be shorted a lot more than 22, though.
And you took
Yeah.
minus 10.
That was 32 points for me.
You took minus 10
For
to
having
get that,
so many
that
cards.
extra card.
Well, but
And
that
you-
one guy gave me an extra 30.
I was going to say with
Yeah,
a difference
you gotta
of
balance it.
with the
yeah.
difference of 3 points. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Well, I kept this card.
That's
since
because
the-
this person is 13. That's the difference there.
I kept this person
Wow.
from the very beginning,
Good
and when I
job.
saw the opportunity to get this card, I took it, but then didn't realize, oh my gosh, this is going to be really difficult because this was one of the first things you threw in the discard. And I could not get it from the discard without finding Mustang because then it's minus, and Mustang never showed up.
See, y'all had all these fancy combos y'all
And I
were doing, and
kept
I'm like,
waiting,
oh yeah,
waiting,
there's text
hoping
at the bottom of the
it would show up. I'm like,
cards.
no, it's not there.
This card right here, I was like, oh, I'm so special. I found the 2 people that go together. And then everyone else had all kinds of crazy, ridiculous combos.
This,
I'm like,
I had this. I had no idea I had that. None
And see,
whatsoever.
Yet again,
There was some cards in here that could have gotten me more
replayability.
points.
That's going to
but
be
I
something
didn't do
that
it.
you're going to figure out when you play it again.
if you
because
did what?
Because that one person was fetching banished cards.
Slivers,
Hey, Slivers.
I could see Slivers getting into
yeah,
this game.
this is
Oh, Slivers would like this.
Yeah.
I could have pulled Victra, which would have gotten rid of my no golds, but she herself would have been worth 30 points. It would have been 5 points
Yeah.
more.
Slivers, we're just wrapping up
Minus
Red
the-
Rising.
I don't know. It's a lot of math.
this. I will definitely want to play.
It is a lot of
again.
math.
I
He says
really
he
like
doesn't
it.
like this game.
Oh, well,
Wow.
never mind. I wasn't a big fan either. Like, it wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. But
I
After
would still
just
play this so
destroying
many
us.
more times.
I wouldn't. 3 points isn't destroying. And you're
My
not.
score was 40 points below yours. So
Well, you also learned it and were teaching it and keeping an eye on us. So it was. I don't begrudge it. It was fun. I am curious about the world now. Like, I want to read the books and
Right.
know
Yeah.
more about the world. And I'm thrilled for Jamie Stegmaier that this was his dream IP and that he got to do it. So like I love that story,
And
but
look,
I don't love.
there
the
is a
game.
giant stack of cards here we never even looked at.
Yeah.
We don't have any clue what all was in here. I mean, there could be colors in here we never even saw.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Obsidian.
It was surprising how many
Yeah, I
we
have
had a
obsidian
few
in my
obsidian.
hand. Yeah.
We had
Violet?
We
I
had
didn't
one
remember
Violet
seeing
came
it.
out.
Yeah, so
So I think I bet you the colors are all kind of like all the
Oh, we
golds
haven't
do a
played it.
certain thing.
yeah, like all the golds were like pulling other characters or banishment. Like I wouldn't not play it again, but I'm never going to be like, let's play that.
Yeah.
I loved it. Like absolutely. Like I want to play this again so bad. Like
That is so crazy.
This is so my style. This is so my style of game. I like something that I can wrap my brain around so simply that I can actually think out turns ahead of time and not feel total AP. Like for some crazy reason, this makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
makes
Cal, that's
absolute
great.
sense.
I do think that the fact that it
Yeah.
plays fast, like the game end comes up really quick,
Yeah.
I think is a plus for it.
Yeah.
Because if you were like, hey, do you want to play this game? I'd be like, well, not really, but okay.
It's quick. I mean, it felt quick. That's the thing.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Yeah, I love
And
this.
we didn't know. We were taking forever because we had to read everything and try to understand everything. But I imagine after you've played this 4 or 5 times, you're like,
Bam, bam, bam,
oh
bam, bam.
yeah, purple has this ability, red does this.
Mhm.
You know, black is all about such and such, and you can like wheel and deal it and figure it out and know, oh, he's collecting reds, and red does such and such,
Yep,
and you can
that's
play
an
it, you can
advanced
banish
play.
that stuff and all
Yeah.
of that. You know,
Mhm,
you can play that
mhm.
because I was so afraid someone saw me pick up this guy who went with this guy and was going to block me, and here I am in last place
Paid
I'm
no
like-
attention to anything.
and
Yeah.
won.
And
So
won.
what does that say?
Chaos
about game
theory.
design?
It's almost every time I try chaos theory, it works out for me.
That's
Oh,
wild.
yes, pools are for fools.
Yes,
Fools
fools are
are
for
for
fools.
I will say,
Yes,
Cal,
thank
I definitely appreciate too, because like y'all saw where a couple times I
I might have
just
to get that one.
disregarded the word on the card or the color of the card, because at one point I thought like the gold looked like the orange or the brown looked like something. Like shades sometimes are hard
The
for
colors
me.
were slightly confusing.
Yeah,
for me.
shades are kind of hard for me.
Mhm.
So to actually have the words on the cards definitely it
Yeah, that
helped
was
me
nice.
too.
Here's the weird thing that this game actually reminds me of: a game called Canvas.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
an
never played it.
It's an
Oh, no.
art game, and
Transparent
it's
cards,
very,
right?
very simple. But you have to balance. I want to get this, but this doesn't work with that. Oh, but then if I get this, it doesn't combo with that, and you have to balance. Like she was just saying,
Mhm.
well, I want to keep that card, but it doesn't actually work with this card, and I'm not going to get this bonus. And the same thing happens with Canvas. You're like, well, I'm trying to go for this goal, but it hurts me to go for this goal.
Mm,
So it's much, much simpler than this.
yeah,
So
I can't believe
but,
we got
yeah.
some matches with the deck this large. That is crazy.
Right.
We've only played with like
and many people
20%
did. And many
of the
people
deck.
did.
Well, and a lot of us kept going for laying it down, leading without scout, so we weren't drawing a lot. I think if you had more draws constantly, you might go through more of the cards and more things would come out instead of just constantly putting them down and switching them.
So, just for fun facts, Red Rising, the series, is a 2014 release. American author Pierce Brown. It's the first book of the series set on Mars.
Ooh.
Follows the lowborn miner Darrow, who I think we
I
saw
had
Darrow.
There's
Yeah,
Darrow
Darrow,
right
there's
here.
Darrow.
Apparently the protagonist,
cool.
as he infiltrates the ranks of the elite golds. So that's
Oh.
the golds are the fancy people.
Oh, so that's why it says if with Darrow, but not Mustang,
Yeah.
they have these minuses.
So it gets
don't go-
generally-
Melissa's gonna buy that book. I guarantee
Yeah.
you.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
series.
I can see it in her eyes. I can see it in
Mhm.
her. I can feel it from her energy right now.
The short version is Universal Pictures got the film rights, but never did anything with it. An unnamed studio picked up the rights. There's a
Wow.
prequel comic book series coming.
Ooh, cool.
There's
Here
a
we
cha-
go.
Right
Here
up
we
my
go. One more time.
In 2018, they started developing a potential series and grabbed a director and showrunner. But all those things are always very.
Slivers, to
Wow.
answer your question, nothing right this second. We're about to go eat some hot chicken and watch fireworks.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
taking a break.
We're gonna take a break because like a lot of explosions happening around us. It's
We'll only
quite
be
distracting.
going up. So
We might play something later.
Yeah.
It would be a surprise stream, but tomorrow we'll definitely be back because we have the escape room at 7 p.m. A live escape room.
never happened.
We're here.
Oh, the Bram say lots of explosions
Yes.
right now. Oh,
There are lots of explosions. We hear them here.
Yeah,
And
and they're only going to
so-
get louder as the night goes on.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to the rooftop and eat hot chicken and look at the fireworks.
There's a chance we'll come back though, even if it's just like Ronald and myself.
Yeah.
we'll
Or-
figure it
Yeah,
out.
I
I mean,
we can play
I'm
Squad
up
Dice.
late right now myself too.
Whoever wants to be here will be
I
here.
do want to
There's-
play that.
But hey, Cowabunga!
Cowabunga
Lots of
friend.
kabooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 4th.
Yeah,
So people
Melissa
are
and I
out.
were talking about maybe a late night Isle of Cats.
There you go.
But I do want to
Yeah.
play that Twa Dice because I haven't gotten to play it yet with y'all.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
have the physical version of Twa
I
Dice.
definitely want to play that.
or the physical version of Ink and Gold. Taverns of Tiefenthal
Oh, yeah.
is also.
I'd like to play
Taverns,
taverns.
Yeah, we
Maybe
could
we can
probably
get a
do
late night
that.
of that in.
Yeah.
L3 is saying this is why you go up north next time. No explosions. We need to have our next time in Canada.
Yep, Canada's never
Yes,
seen
let's do
anything
it.
explode.
I haven't been to Canada since like
L3, you're gonna host
2002,
us.
so
Yeah,
it looks
how many-
I'm
beautiful
due
up
for another
there.
Canada trip.
How many couches you got, L3?
Taverns, but have not played it. Okay,
I
we
really
played
like
it like
taverns.
5 or 6 times.
Yeah, we played a lot. Just played it back to back.
L3 gone.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're like volunteering you. But
Yeah, that'll
and
be.
L3's like,
We'll get some-
it's Canada.
Yeah.
We won't let most of you in anyway.
We'll get
Right.
some Airbnbs around in the
Yeah, get some
place.
cabins.
Yeah.
Have
I
the
did
cabin
just,
con up there.
Hey, if you're in the greater Nashville area, make sure you let us know. We're here right now.
Yep,
We're
here for the next
we're
few
gonna
days.
be seeing Ramp tomorrow. So
I was gonna say
Yeah.
we've got tonight, which is the 4th, and unknown tomorrow. We've got some things to do with Ramp during the day, the escape
Yeah.
room that night, and Tuesday we're kind of wrapping up. We might get in an early morning.
oh yeah, we'll stream in that morning hopefully.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
yeah. So we're on the downward slope, but we still got some
Right.
streams in us for sure.
And we've done
we're
some
playing-
recording here while we've been
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of new content on the YouTube channel.
Got some top
Mhm.
10 lists.
Ooh.
Ronald
So
and
look
I
forward to
both,
those.
both did our top 10s.
Apparently, mine was very shocking.
Yeah, it was. I think we overthought
I'm
it.
surprised.
We
Yeah,
overthought it.
yeah, I think so. We're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Really?
Jesse's like, I have been confused by every game you named.
I wasn't once you started going through it. I was like,
That's what we
yeah,
call
that
a
tracks.
teaser.
That tracks.
Yes,
Yes,
a
Ramp,
teaser. Those will be on YouTube soon. But yeah, for tonight, we're going to raid over to Silver Metal Tavern. This was a fun game.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm going to get it back to the table. I wasn't aware of that.
It'll be a regular
That's
at the
fine.
iHeart Board Game
Let's
Studios.
play this again.
Yeah, I think
I'll
it'll.
play it again.
I would love to see this at 2 and see how that compares.
Yeah.
It plays up to 6. It's one.
Oh, there's some special
1 to
rules too.
6. Oh, okay. So we'll get into that
Night,
at
Cal.
another time. But for now, let's raid over Silver Metal Tavern, part of TLN. They're over there doing a solo game day of Maracaibo.
Oh, nice.
So let's go over there, say hello, spam those hearts. But until next time, the box
Is
closed.
closed.
Bye.